Okay, good afternoon everyone. So at this moment, we will tackle about amount of simple interest and the amount of compound interest. Okay. So in this topic, we are given a table of quantities wherein we are supposed to identify some of these unknown quantities for the amount of the simple interest. But before that, let us tackle first about the formula to be used, particularly in amount of the simple interest. Okay. So the formula actually for the amount A, the amount of the simple interest, we have A of T is equal to P plus I. For if P is the principal amount, I is the interest. No? Remember that in the formula for the interest is just actually equal to P times rate times time. Okay, so from that, we have here the formula P plus we have I, that is PRT. Then therefore our formula we have A of T is equal to P times 1 plus rate times time. Okay? Then another one, because in the first row we are supposed to identify or solve for the quantity that is for the rate. So we will have to reverse this formula or we will solve for the R. So from that, we know that we can divide both sides by the principal so that we could have A of T over P is actually equal to 1 plus rate times time. Okay? Then from that one also, we could have rate times time is equal to A of T over P minus 1. Okay? Because we transpose this positive 1 to the other side, so it will become negative 1. Then, we have here rate times time is actually equal to A of T. P times negative 1 is negative P over P. Then, because our goal is to find the formula for the rate, R now is equal to A of T minus P over P times P. So we have P times T. So this is now the formula that we can use in solving for the rate for the first row. Okay? So let me erase this one so that we could solve now for the first quantity. So from that, we have here the rate is actually equal to this given formula A of T. So we have here 7,000 as our amount. 7,000 minus our principal, we have here 6,000. Okay, over, we have principal again, we have 6,000. Okay, multiplied by the time which is 3 years. Okay, 3 years. So this will become, we have here 1,000 because 7,000 minus 6,000 is 1,000 over 6,000 times 3 is 18,000. Okay, 18,000. Or R now is equal to 0.055555 or approximately that is equal to 0.06 or 6%. So for the rate, that is actually equivalent to 6%. Okay? Or 0.06. Okay? So let us now proceed in here for the amount of the simple interest for the second row. So we are supposed to find out our A of T for this one. Okay? So we will have to use this formula. Katong ganyan na natin na-solve. Okay, for the second row. So we have the formula A of T is equal to P times 1 plus rate times time. Okay? Again, our principal is given. We have here 5,000 times 1 plus. Okay, we have here quantity 1 plus. The rate is 5%. That is 0.05 times. Okay? Times. We have here 2 years as our time. Okay? Then we have here 5,000 times the quantity 1 plus 0.10. Okay? Because 2 times 0.05 is 0.10. And we have here 5,000 times 1 plus 0.10 is 1.10. Then when we simplify that one, it will give us our A of T, or our amount of the simple interest is equivalent to 5,500. Okay, so the answer for in here is 5,500 pesos. Okay? So this is now the answer for the first table referring to the amount of the simple interest. Okay, at this time, we will proceed immediately to the amount of compound interest. Okay? So let us proceed now for the first row. Given that first is we are supposed to identify the amount of the compound interest, where the principal is given, the rate, the time, and M is referring to the number of compounding periods. So because this one is 2, it means that the given investment is compounded semi-annually, no? Within 3 years at the rate of 2%, given the principal, which is 10,000. So what will be the amount of the compound interest after 3 years if it is compounded semi-annually? So we have here, actually the formula for the compound interest, we have here A of T is equal to P times 1 plus rate times time to the power of M times T. Okay? So first, we are given the principal, we have here 10,000. Okay? Times the quantity of 1. The quantity of 1 plus the rate is 2%, 0.02 times 3 years. Okay? After that, we have here 10,000 times the quantity of 1 plus 0.06 to the power of M is actually equal to, we have here 2 and times equal to 3. And that is equivalent to 6. Or, this will give us 10,000 times the quantity of 1.06 to the power of 6. Therefore, using our scientific calculator, our A of T now is equivalent to 14,185.19. Okay? So that will be our answer for the first one. Okay? We have 14,185.19. Okay? What about now if being asked in the problem is, or in the table is, the number of compounding periods? How do we solve? Okay? So let me erase this one because we will actually use space for solving for the amount or the number of compounding periods. Okay? Okay, for the number of compounding periods, we will have to use the formula A of T is equal to T times 1 plus rate times time to the power of F times T. We want to solve for the N, okay? Because that is being asked in the problem. Number of compounding periods. At this time, we will have to use the principle of, okay? The principle of the logarithm, no? From this, we can actually commute the formula into P times 1 plus rate times time to the power of M times T is equal to A of T. Then we can divide both sides by T. So we have here 1 plus rate times time to the power of M times T is equal to A of T over T. Okay? Applying the property of the logarithm, we can make use of ln. No? So we have here ln of the quantity 1 plus rate times time to the power of n times t is equal to ln of A of T over P. Okay? Next, simplify. Actually, this one, there is actually loss of logarithm wherein talks about logarithm of power. So, tingnan natin sa manahod, no? Into m times t times ln of this quantity 1 plus rate times time. Okay? That is equal to ln of a times t, a of t over t. Okay? Next, after that, we can actually divide both sides by t times ln of 1 plus rate times time. So that will become m now is equal to what? We have here ln of a of t over t. Okay? Over what? So may nag-delivery, we have here t times ln of 1 plus rate times time. So this is now the corresponding formula for us to solve for m here, or number of compounded reals. First, okay, from that also, we know that m is equivalent, or ln, we have a of t actually in here is 15,000. So we have 15,000. Okay, 15,000 over t. The principal is 10,000 over ang t niya, we have t times ln of 1 plus rate times time. We have here 2 years. So we have 2 years times ln of A1, ln of 1 plus, the rate is 2.5%. When we convert this one into decimal, that is actually equivalent to 0.025, okay, times time, because we have here time that is equivalent to 2. Okay? So, when we simplify this one, that is actually equivalent to ln of, when we divide 50,000 by 10,000, that is actually equivalent to 1.5 over 2 times ln of the quantity 1 plus, we multiply this one is actually 0. Okay, 2 times 0.25 is 0.05. Okay, next, when we simplify this one using our scientific calculator, it will give us the value that is equivalent to 4. 4 means m is equal to 4. So if m is equal to 4, it means that the amount of money that is 10,000, okay, it is compounded quarterly, because 4 months, as we computed using the scientific calculator, it is approximately equal to 4. Kung 4 ganibot, pasabot this one is quarterly, no? Quarterly. The money is being invested at quarterly for 2 years, given the rate that is 2.5%. Okay? So I hope that this video will help you particularly answering your activity like this or similar this problem.